At the bank, your money's ready. But is your English? Welcome back to Chill English, where learning English feels like chatting with your funniest friend at a coffee shop. I'm Ella.
And I'm James, your favorite English buddy who still forgets his ATM pin sometimes.
Today's episode is gold, literally. We're talking about how to speak English at the bank, especially when you need help but don't want to feel lost or awkward.
Been there. You walk in, you see the line, the suits, the quiet atmosphere, and suddenly forget all your English.
But no worries. After this episode, you'll know what to say when you want to open an account, deposit or withdraw money, ask for help politely, understand what the bank staff are asking, and not accidentally say something weird like, I want to remove my money from the universe.
Before we start, if you've ever felt nervous at a bank or even just curious how to sound natural in English, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and turn on notifications. We're here for you every week with fun, real English tips.
All right, so you walk into a bank. First step, greet the staff. A simple good morning or hello, how are you is perfect.
Then you might say, "Excuse me, I need some help." Or, "Can I speak to someone about opening an account?"
Now, here's a magic sentence that works for almost everything. This is my first time. Could you explain what I need to do?
Ooh, yes. People love helping when you say that. It makes you sound polite, honest, and not demanding.
Next, they might ask, do you have an appointment? Just say, no, I don't. Can I still speak with someone? Or, I made an appointment online.
Let's say you're lost in the forms. We've all been there. Just ask, "Can you help me fill this out?" Or, "I don't understand this part. Could you explain it?"
You might hear words like identification, proof of address, or monthly fees. Don't panic. You can always say, sorry, what does that mean? Or, could you explain that in a simple way?
Also, a classic. "Is there anyone here who speaks your language?" Totally okay to ask if you need that extra help.
By the way, a little confidence tip, take your time. You don't have to rush just because it's a bank. You're a customer. You belong there.
Yes, even if you're sweating like you just ran a marathon, breathe and use the phrases we just taught you.
How to ask for specific things like deposits, withdrawals, and how to fix problems if something goes wrong.
All right, so you've walked into the bank and you survived the entrance. Now let's talk about the real reason you're there: money stuff.
Let's start with the basics. Want to put money into your account? That's called a deposit. So you can say, I'd like to make a deposit. Or if you want to sound even smoother, I'd like to deposit some money into my account, please.
Boom, pro level right there. They'll probably ask, "Cash or check?" You just answer with "cash" or "check, please."
Now, if you want to take money out, that's called a withdrawal. Tricky word, I know. It sounds like a dinosaur, the mighty withdrawalosaurus.
But yeah, you can say, "I'd like to withdraw some cash," or "Can I take $100 out of my checking account?"
What if you want to transfer money to someone else? Maybe a friend, family member, or, I don't know, your cat's college fund.
Hey, cat colleges are expensive these days. You say, "I'd like to transfer money to another account." If it's international, say, "I need to send a wire transfer."
They might ask for account number, routing number, full name of the receiver, bank name. So bring all those details or have them ready on your phone.
And sometimes things don't go perfectly. Let's say your card got blocked or money didn't show up. Stay calm and say, "There seems to be a problem with my account." Or, "My card isn't working. Could someone check it for me?"
You can also say, I made a payment, but it didn't go through. Or, can I speak to someone in customer service? Simple, polite, effective.
Here's one more. Could you print out a statement for me? That means a list of your account activity. Very helpful for budgeting or, figuring out where your money disappeared last weekend.
If you're opening a new account, you'll probably hear checking or savings. Would you like a debit card? There's a minimum balance required. You can ask, what's the difference between checking and savings? Or, are there any monthly fees?
Remember, you're allowed to ask questions, even simple ones. No one expects you to understand banking language like a Wall Street CEO.
And even if you mess up or forget a word, smile and say, sorry, my English isn't perfect. Could you explain that again? You'll be surprised how kind people are when you're honest and respectful.
How to ask for loans, change personal info, and deal with forms without losing your mind.
Stay tuned. This is where it gets weirdly fun. Okay, James, now it's time to face the big one. Loans. Yep, the moment you walk in and ask the bank to give you money.
Yeah, it's basically like saying, hey, stranger, can I borrow $10,000? But if you say it right, it sounds confident and professional.
Here's how to ask. I'd like to apply for a loan. Or more specifically, I'm interested in a personal loan. Can I get information about a home loan? I'd like to talk to someone about a student loan.
Boom! You just went from nervous to CEO energy. Now they'll ask you for documents. ID or passport, proof of income, credit report, maybe your life story.
You might also hear, what's the purpose of the loan? You can say, to pay for university, to start a small business, to buy a car.
Next situation, changing your personal information. Like if you move to a new house or changed your phone number.
You walk up to the desk and say, I need to update my contact information. Or, I'd like to change the address on my account. If you're nervous, just add, can you help me with this? That phrase works like magic.
Another one. I got a new phone number. How can I update it?
Now, let's talk about forms. Those pieces of paper that suddenly make you forget all your English.
Oh, yeah. You stare at a form and suddenly you don't remember your own name. If that happens, just ask, could you help me fill out this form? Or what should I write here?
And sometimes you're unsure about the terms, like account holder, beneficiary, initial deposit. Just say, sorry, what does this word mean? Totally okay to ask.
Also helpful phrases, do I need to fill out all the sections? Where should I sign? Do I need to bring this back later?
It's also common to ask, can I get a copy of this? Or, will you email me a confirmation?
Last thing for this part, security questions. You might get, what's your mother's maiden name? Or, what was the name of your first pet?
And if you forget, just laugh and say, honestly, I don't remember. Can I reset the questions?
Online banking, credit cards, and the polite way to say, I think someone stole my money.
Don't miss it. Okay, let's move on to something super common and often super confusing. Online banking and credit cards.
Oh yeah, nothing like logging into your app, seeing a weird charge, and immediately thinking, did I buy a llama on the internet last night?
Let's help people avoid those moments. If you need help logging into your account, you can say, I'm having trouble accessing my online banking. Or, I forgot my password. Can you help me reset it?
Here's another classic. The app isn't working. You can ask, is there a system problem today? Or can I check my account another way?
Let's say you want to apply for a credit card. You can say, I'd like to apply for a credit card. Or, Can you explain the credit card options?
And don't forget to ask smart follow-up questions. What's the interest rate? Is there an annual fee? Are there any benefits or rewards?
If you already have a credit card and something goes wrong, like a payment didn't go through, try this. My payment didn't go through. Can you check it for me? There's a charge I don't recognize. Can I dispute this transaction?
Now, the scary one, fraud. When you think someone used your card or stole your info.
Stay calm and say clearly, I think there's been unauthorized activity on my account, or I didn't make this transaction. And then, can you freeze my card? Can I file a report?
You might also need to say, I lost my card. Can I get a replacement? How long will it take to get a new one?
This is also a good line if you're just not sure what's happening. Something doesn't look right in my account.
And if you need to speak to someone higher up, say, can I speak to a supervisor? Is there a manager I can talk to about this?
And remember, stay polite even if you're frustrated. Say things like, I appreciate your help. Thanks for your patience. That always helps people go the extra mile for you.
Absolutely. You can be assertive and kind. It's not either or.
So, what's left? Opening a new account, closing one, and what to say when they try to sell you 10 different services?
Yep, let's finish strong in the last part. It's going to be useful and hilarious, promise.
All right, we've covered a lot so far, but there are a few more situations we should touch on, and they're really common.
Like opening or closing an account, right?
Exactly. If you want to open a new account, you can say, I'd like to open a new checking/savings account. Or, what do I need to open an account?
Usually they'll ask for an ID, maybe proof of address, and sometimes even your soul. No, not your soul, just your time and energy.
And if you're closing an account, I'd like to close my account, please. Are there any fees for closing this account? Can you transfer the balance to another account?
Another common one is when the bank offers you extra stuff. You walk in to ask about your balance, and suddenly they're like, would you like to talk about insurance, a new credit card, a loan, a second mortgage, and a vacation to the moon?
If you're not interested, just say, no thank you, I'm not interested right now. Or, I'd like to keep it simple. Trust me, that phrase is magical. It gently says, stop selling me things.
Another great one is, can I think about it and come back later? Which is polite and gives you an escape route.
Let's end with a few bonus phrases to sound natural and confident at the bank. I'm not sure I understand. Can you explain that again? Can I get that in writing? How long will it take to process? Can I speak to someone in English? Thank you. That really helped.
Use these and you'll sound professional. Even inside, you're still wondering if your card got eaten by the ATM.
So, if this episode helped you feel more ready to deal with real-world banking situations,
Then give us some love. Hit that subscribe, drop a like, and maybe share this podcast with your study buddy or coworker.
every bit of support helps us keep this show going, and it tells the internet gods we're doing something useful.
Thanks for hanging out with us. You've learned a lot, and you should be proud of that.
Keep growing, keep practicing, and as always,
Stay chill.
Bye.